All right, ladies and gentlemen, we bring to you the futuristic, the cool, Mr. Samarth Bhardwaj is the Vice President Marketing of Nuchain, and he'll be talking about accelerating the future adoption of blockchain with 200K TPS. Little about Mr. Bhardwaj is he is a Web3 marketing expert driving DApp growth and community engagement. With the data-driven approach, he successfully launches and scales blockchain projects. His deep understanding of the Web3 ecosystem fuels innovation and success. What a pleasure to have you with us, Mr. Samarth. Please come on up. Stage is all yours. Thank you.
Hello. Guys, can you hear me? Hello, guys? All right. How many of you guys do you understand blockchain? Okay, I can see one hand, two hands, three. Anybody else? Guys, hi na to bolo yaar, aise kaam nahi chalega, please. Yes, okay. So I guess thoda sa scarcity of people who understand blockchain. So basically, in nutshell, in a couple of words, blockchain, what it does, it brings decentralization, basically distributed ledger to the information and transactions that are happening, making a single piece of information available at every node. So that is what blockchain is. Now, the idea is that blockchain has implementation not just in cryptocurrency and tokens. That's a big myth, because cryptocurrency and tokens are just a way for a blockchain to function. The utility of the blockchain defines the value of the token, and that is why the value of token goes up and down. So the target markets for a blockchain in the real world scenario are RWAs, tokenization, e-governance, travel and entertainment sector. And then the idea is that every chain that is out there, by 2023, or sorry, 32, the market is supposed to grow by $3.2 trillion. And when we talk about what are the current problems with blockchain, those are throughput. Throughput समझ में आता है आप लोगों को? Throughput is basically transactions per second that are happening on a blockchain, right? So currently that's a major problem. That is why जब आप Ethereum में, Bitcoin में आप transactions करते हो, it takes some time, 5 minutes to 10 minutes, till the time the transaction goes through, सामने वाले के पास पैसा पहुंचता है, NFT mint होती है, RW tokenize होता है, everything takes time. That's the biggest problem. Second is the scalability, because transaction एक problem है, so you cannot grow the business, you cannot grow the ecosystem that is coming on. Third is gas fee, कि मेरी transaction की जो gas fee जा रही है, that is very high. Sometimes for a transaction of $300 in ETH, I end up spending $50 to $100 odd. Now that is a problem. And then at the last bit, not the last bit, but one of the things that at least Nuchain is trying to cover is customization. Because आज की date में majority of the chains that are coming along are EVM based. That is, they have more compatibility in Ethereum or chains built on Ethereum. Ma'am, in green t-shirt, are you able to understand what I am trying to say? Sure. Any doubts, any queries? All right, thank you so much. So how we intend to address this is that our vision is that at the end of the day, Nuchain becomes a layer zero. We are a layer zero which provides the flexibility via which layer ones can be developed. So layer ones are chains like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Ripple, Tron. The idea is that these chains become the backbone of the ecosystem. And how do we intend to do that? We intend to make it via speed, scalability, and customization. Now, when I'm saying speed, we've built a chain which gives you 2 lakh transactions per second. And my friends, till now, Aptos, Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, you get somewhere around 90,000 to 1 lakh transactions per second. And then, as I was saying, lowest transaction cost. That is $0.00001 as a flat fee for every transaction. मतलब जब तक आपकी 1 लाख transactions खत्म होंगी, तब तक आप gas fee में सिर्फ $1 खर्च करोगे. That is close to 84-85 rupees, irrespective of the amount that you are transacting, irrespective of the NFTs that you are minting. So Yeah, I guess. Okay. So, and this is to address basically three issues, which I was talking about earlier: scalability, customization, and speed. Then, sorry, if we talk about the market, the blockchain market is of $80 trillion. Can somebody tell me which is the biggest economy in this world? Anybody? Any random guesses, guys? कितना है? A random guess? 5 trillion, 8 trillion, not more than 10 trillion, right? So, सबकी combine भी कर दे, India की is somewhere around 1.5 trillion to 2 trillion. If I combine the top 10 economies, तब भी ये 80 trillion नहीं बनता. तो ये figure कहाँ से आता है? The figure comes in that blockchain has utility in e-governance, banking and finance, travel, RWA, gaming and entertainment, and tokenization. Some of the verticals that we are trying to pick up. अब इन सब की interoperability है आपस में. So that added figure comes to 80 trillion. And then in these, I would say, segments of e-commerce, BFSI, what are the case studies? Now, for e-governance, the biggest case study becomes transparent voting system, secure public records, and supply chain management. Voting, tomorrow शायद आप लोगों को किसी को कहने की जरूरत ना पड़े कि मशीन से गड़बड़ करिए. But if this gets deployed, majority of the problems might get solved. BFSI है जिसमें you can make synthetic assets possible. मैं अपने gold का synthetic asset बना सकता हूँ. I can have a fractional ownership of it. Players like Jupiter, you've heard about Jupiter, guys? Yeah, Jupiter helps you buy digital gold in fractions. मेरे को आधा ग्राम चाहिए, मेरे को 2 ग्राम चाहिए, मेरे को 5 ग्राम चाहिए, 0.75 ग्राम चाहिए. It helps you do that. Similarly, BFSI can help you track those things, do trade finance automation, CBDCs, which are coined backed by the central currency, and tax collection can be the issues. Gaming, RWA. RWA is real estate tokenization, synthetic tokens, carbon credits. Carbon credits, which is the biggest scam thing going on nowadays. Why scam? Because people show that they have these many carbon credits where they actually don't hold those. So that's a big, huge thing that is a problem. So real world asset tokenization is one of the things which is quintessentially the need of the hour for blockchain. And then obviously, yes, travel, where you get secure bookings, identity verification, and loyalty programs. And then, as I was talking about with you guys, Ethereum, the high transaction costs are almost $1.5 per transactions. The speed is still a problem there. Solana pe speed hai, but you don't get the customization in place. And then IBM blockchain, which showcases strong enterprise adoption, but the Nuchain flexibility and speed, which we kind of foster or kind of position as our USP, is a problem there. And then, as I spoke earlier, Nuchain has the highest TPS, which is 2 lakhs, and the lowest transaction fee. Our roadmap is that there are 200 use cases of blockchain that are there that can be implemented. In this year, we intend to cover 20 of those. 6 of those are already in pipeline where RWA has been built up. We intend to build another 30 by 2025 and the next 50 by 2026. At the end of the day, what we are looking at is having the right partners in the ecosystem who can come on board with us, who can be either the validators, on-ramp, off-ramp solution, who can come across, build on our layer 0, and community partners who can be supportive to us, and of course, channel partners who can help us out with node validators and other stuff. And the future is that we intend to do the AI integration where every data and entry is automatically calculated, it's predicted, and it's analyzed in a better manner, expanding into the DeFi space where, as I was mentioning, roll-ups, rug pulls, and impermanent loss, which are the biggest problems, those get resolved. And then dApps, which are centered around scalability and speed, come into play and resolve those issues. Also, as I was saying, we've already got our RWA layer 1 done. So we have the license in RugDAO. Our company there has been registered as Real World Asset, which is the acronym RWA. And that's what we've been able to do, and that's what we've been doing, which has helped us get the entity registered at least in one of the chains. And sorry. So what next? We are at the booth there at the end of the hall. Nuchain, do visit us. Join our ecosystem if you think that we are trying to build something here with the highest transaction speed and the lowest gas fees. And if it makes sense, you can reach out to me anytime. You can scan this code. My name is Samarth Bhardwaj. Mail ID is info@nuchain.com. Thank you for your time, guys. You've been slightly sleepy, but a lovely audience. Thank you so much. And yeah, looking forward to making Nuchain not just a blockchain, but a digital infrastructure. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. Ms. Bhardwaj, stay with us a little longer. Come on up back. Please come on up back. Center stage is where you belong. Slightly sleepy, but a sweet audience. New WhatsApp status. Slightly sleepy, but sweet.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of questions. Yes, yes.
Hi, thank you for the presentation.
Thank you so much.
It's quite educative. First time I'm kind of experiencing cryptocurrency and blockchain. So recently I read that Dubai has started paying salaries in cryptocurrency.
In USDTs, yes.
Okay.
So USDTs, USDCs are basically stable coins. So when I'm saying stable coins, these are backed by the USD currency, but in a crypto, on a blockchain. So yes, Dubai has the UAE government, in fact, they've started paying salaries in USDTs. The transactions on regular day-to-day basis are also happening in that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We have time for just one question, sir. We request you to please, sir, take it up. Which stall would that be?
Stall 16, Nuchain.
Stall 16, sir. Thank you so much for
so much.
understanding. Mr. Bhardwaj, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. A big
Thank you
round
so
of
much.
applause.
Thank you, guys.
Mr. Bhardwaj, if not, we have this pratha, one small question. You end, audience asks, then one small question from my end. If not sleep, what other options instead of sleeping would you suggest? What other fun activities can people indulge
Instead of
in?
sleeping, what these guys could have been doing. My
No,
apologies.
just in general, not sleeping, not them. What I'm asking is, let's ask a question around sleep itself. So you audience members help me out. Let's frame a question on sleep. Any question? How many Indians don't sleep?
I don't know about Indians, but I guess I at least sleep for just 4 hours. Yeah. No, I sleep. So I sleep for 4 hours. I meditate for another 2 hours. That gives me the energy to sustain throughout the day.
You sleep only 4 hours. Arre. That's
Yeah.
one third of my sleep duration. But okay, very edgy.
That depends on how and smartly you've invested.
एक्सक्यूज सर सर मेरा एक सवाल है क्या मेरा फ्यूचर सेफ है अगर हम न्यू चैन के साथ अपना फ्यूचर कनेक्ट करते हैं तो
Two things. Nuchain is a layer 0. Okay? Layer 0 provides an infrastructure on which you can build your layer 1. Right? So if you invest with a layer 0, what you ideally do is you invest in the validator of layer 0. Right? So for that, your principal remains safe. Transactions ke basis pe, the percentage that you get gets multiplied depending upon the transactions that are happening on layer 0. So your principal is any which way safe. The money grows if there's no loss in that.
Because I am also very sweet, sir. एक question ले लिया, then we'll also continue with your question, and then we'll end the segment. Yes, sir. Please continue. अरे miss.
Since India is going to be the biggest market in all cryptocurrency and everything like that, the government has been very silent on this regulations and all. So how do you see the future from the government perspective?
See, the government has been silent because in the past 2 or 3 years, specifically, I'll go upstairs so that everybody can see me. Specifically, in the past 2 or 3 years, there have been scams in Web3 space, right? Now, when I say scams, what people do is they build a community. They say that we have a token. They do their IDO, ICO, IEO. They make money, and then they run away with the project, right? So for that, the ecosystem in itself is now coming up with platforms such as Quill Audits, Unore. Unore is a platform which gives you insurance on the fund. So it partners with people or companies who are coming up with the ID or ICO and insures the fund. So even if the project runs away, the user doesn't lose its fund, number one. Second is there are platforms such as Quill Audits, who do the audit of smart contract, which establishes the authenticity of the product, right? So now what is happening is the government has been slightly stringent and silent because of these scams. At the same point of time, I won't go into major details, but even on Binance, there are certain things which if it comes out in open, it will be a problem for some of the people in the government as well, right? So I would say this thing, yeah, he understood it, thank you so much. So I would say this thing, it's like a chicken and egg problem. As soon as the adoption comes into play, the government would also come up with the right things. Or if the government comes into play, the adoption would rise. So it's like a chicken and egg thing. The government is silent because it still doesn't understand the nuances, and still the population is that much. US, even China, UAE, these guys have almost rank on 7th or 8th in terms of BTC holders. The government stands there, right? So I would say, as I said, it's a chicken and egg problem. It's a cycle, a circle. It will resolve itself.
Great, fantastically put. Thank you so much, Mr. Bhardwaj. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much to all our lovely audience. Thank you. And we would love for you to stand there, get your photograph clicked. Have people made a lot of money scamming in crypto? Is that they've made a lot of money? या मैं गलत प्रोफेशन में हूँ सॉरी मेरा प्रोफेशन ही गलत है यार आई छोड़ो आई एम जस्ट किडिंग ऑफ कोर्स थैंक यू all right ladies and gentlemen, quickly moving on to our second last speaker. Wow, क्या बात है. You know, time flies when you're enjoying it. पता ही नहीं चला 2 दिन कब हो गए. Our next topic is about trade wherever you go, and we have Mr. Roshan Dhariwal, the founder of Retech. Roshan, a young entrepreneur from Anantapur, launched Retech at 20. अरे यार, Roshan, you're making me feel bad about myself. But okay, inspired by challenges faced by traders, coders, architects, needing multiple screens, he created portable, versatile screen solutions. Oh yes, I remember seeing it outside. His early business experience and extensive travel fueled his vision for Retech. Give it up for Mr. Dhariwal, probably one of the youngest speakers that we have. Mr. Roshan, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Arey, 22 years old. आप ऊपर आ जाएंगे ना, so the average age will, हाँ मतलब मेरी वजह से आपकी ये स्टेज की एवरेज एज बढ़ रही है. So I'll get off. Mr. Roshan, stage is all yours. Many congratulations. हाँ, there's a pointer right there.
Good evening, everyone. So this is Roshan here from Retech. So before we come to what Retech does, let's understand why we are doing for what we do. So the thing is, right now we are talking about trade wherever you go. So wherever you are right now, if you are here, right now if you are at the hotel or if you are at your workspace, so we don't want you to miss your trades wherever you go. So let's solve the problem what we are doing. So this is how the traditional trading setup looks like complete chaos with these many cables, these many screens. Does it look aesthetic? Okay, so you think it look aesthetic. So what if 10 years back, was this the same setup you were using? And right now, same setup? So there is no evolution there. With every single year, the India is like the technology is getting evolved, but the trading setup last 10, 20 years, I think the setup looks same. So no one has to think over like why this kind of setup still exists. Like with these many cables, with these many screens and all these things, you can't even take it anywhere. So let's take it to the next problem. So how many of you travel a lot? Like once in a month or a couple of days in a month or something like that? How often you travel? Like, yeah, can you say how often you travel? 2 to 3 times a month, once a month. So let's say if you have a trading session, do you miss the session or you trade or how you go? You miss the session. Wow, you miss the session. So let's assume that you earn, let's say 10, 20,000 rupees in a session. So you miss, let's say 2 to 3 sessions a month. So in a year, you're missing 15, 20 sessions. So roughly you're losing 4 to 5 lakh rupees. Just the thing is that you don't trade. But why you don't trade when you are on a holiday or when you're when you're traveling or something, you don't have a setup or, so there is no setup. So the reason is you don't have a setup, so you can't trade. So yeah, so that's the problem. See, right now the setups are made in such a way that you can't even take it one step to another place. So that's where RightX is solving the problem. So since people are more traveling, people are more like going from one place to another place, and trading is such a community where people can go from one place to another place and they can work from anywhere. Like ideally, if you talk about any other person, trading community is such a thing that you travel a more, as the data says, the trading community travels a lot as any other profession. Okay, so it says that there needs to be a change in the way we set up our trading setups. So that's where RightX is solving the problem, and let's introduce what exactly is the product. So how's your initial impression of seeing this kind of setup? Like, can I have some few thoughts? Like, how do you think of your first impression while seeing this kind of trading setup? It's good. It's elegant. It's compact. It's portable. So this is the thing. So this is so compact that you can just fold out the 4 different screens and you can carry out in your bag and take it anywhere. So this is the thing. So this kind of setups is the new era of trading setups. So with 4 different screens, you can fold out, you can carry it out anywhere, and you can't just miss the trades wherever you go. And with the help of laptop, you just need one Type-C or one USB cable, and it's good to go. It doesn't require any power supply, external power supply. It doesn't require any external cables. Just one cable with the help of a laptop, and 4 different screens are working. So let's say if you're at a coffee shop, let's say if you're sitting at a beach, let's say if you're sitting somewhere, wherever you go. But with just one laptop and these 4 screens, you can just trade wherever you go. So this is the new era of trading. Instead of just sitting at one static place, we need to have experiences in different kind of environments. So right now our mental space has become such a thing that every single day we can't sit at a single place. Now the reason why people go from one place to another place is to experience different environment, to have better mental stability, to have different, to meet different people. So this is what is the future of trading setups. So as you see, you can just open 4 different charts over here. Let's say if you are using a 2-minute, 5-minute, 10-minute charts, and you can just open 4 different charts in 4 different screens, and all 3 can be just operated with just a single mouse, which you have in the laptop. And with just your laptop, you can just trade 4 different screens. You can take your mouse from one place, one cursor, you can take your cursor from one screen to another screen, and you can trade wherever you go. So this is made in so elegant and so beautiful that you can just fold out and take it in your carry bag, and just like from one place to another place, you can just take it away. And this is so compact that it can be connected with the Windows, it can be connected with the MacBook, with whatever size you have, like 14, 15, 16, any laptop, you can just connect it out. So we have been selling since last 1-2 years, and we have seen like what exactly this is making an impact. So does screen really make an impact in traders, or is it just a gimmicky product? So we have collected data from more than 3,000 customers, like what exactly is it is helping in terms of productivity, improving, like what exactly it's helping in the trades. So we have got feedback from more than 3,000 customers. It's increasing the productivity by 200 to 300% with just one portable gadget. So just think, this just 50,000 rupee product, what exactly it's making a change. So this particular sir has missed 15 to 20 trades, and he would have missed up lakhs of rupees just by missing the trades just because you don't have the proper setup. So with these kind of setups, you can go anywhere and just improve your productivity and just carry it out, and with so elegant and so rich looking product. So now what's waiting for? So what's still need to wait for this product? After all listening to this thing, that this product has so much of portable factor that you can carry it anywhere, and with this kind of rich kind of experience you're getting from simple, simple product which can fold and you can travel it out anywhere. So let's move on to the different kind of experience instead of just sitting at a single static place. And let's try to experience different kind of environments and learn from different things and learn with the right tech. So if you want more, you can just visit our booth right over there in booth number 7. Just experience more about this product, learn, experience what exactly we are trying to solve. And if you want, you can just know more in our website, ritech.in. Thank you.
Great. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Mr. Roshan. Any questions? We have time for exactly one question. Any questions? Mr. Roshan, we strongly believe if there are no questions, the segment was so crystal clear, it did not need further questions. But there is one from my end. Ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine? Firstly, are you sure you're 22? And you're not lying about your age?
What do you think so?
Arey, that's crazy. I mean, firstly, zordar talia. Imagine being 22 and giving a presentation to leaders who have the same, almost the same amount of experience as your age. The life experience that you have on this world, people have that many years of experience. So, hats off. I'm sure I cannot imagine if I were back when, many years back when I was 22, being in your position. So, सवाल ये है कि I'm sure it's a very intimidating position to be in. How did you handle that stress?
It's not about stress. I just love what I do, basically. It's not about its money or it's not about the thing what. I just like to experience new different, I try to innovate new different products. I design different kind of products and just see what exactly the problems problems people are facing in the markets. So before making this product, I may basically have designed some other kind of products also. But to fit right product market fit, it actually took 6-7 years to me
Wow.
to actually understand what exactly the market needs.
6-7 years, 22 minus 6. 16.
So it's just like after 10th standard, I just left out my education just to understand what exactly is going on.
वो जो पहले बच्चे थे 22 years with 22 years of experience. This is crazy. This is
So I
crazy.
actually did a distance education after finishing my high school. I did a distance education, and in between, when the company was going very well, so then I left out my education, and then full time I then focused on this thing.
Mr. Roshan, because we're so massively impressed with you, would you want somebody from your team to quickly go grab your product and showcase right now?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, you can just.
Would you want to do that?
Yeah.
Very quickly, but ma'am, very quickly. क्या बात है यार? That's. अब वैसे where exactly are you from?
So we are exactly 100 kilometers away from Bangalore city. It's a tier 3 city where I exactly studied and everything I have been.
अरे यार.
Basically
Wow.
Andhra Pradesh. Yeah.
The gentleman.
Border from.
The gentleman right there is super duper massively impressed. Sir, are you from the same team? What is happening here? Sir, अभी emotional होके रोने लग जाएंगे इतना. हाँ, yes, both of you. Sir, even you, both of you, yes.
Yeah, I was actually networking right now with Ajay sir and also some of the few peoples from outside. So
Okay, yeah, sure, sir. Yeah, yes, the gentleman sitting.
No, it is really impressive about your
Thanks a lot.
passion, what you're doing.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Wow, I'm genuinely massively impressed. What a platform, what an age. Is your team member coming?
Yeah, it's just right here, so it should come in a minute.
So you got done with your education, 15, 16, you identified this problem.
No, it's
Any
it's-
more
no, this is not
products
the
in
first-
line?
This is not the first product, basically. Basically, before that, I did basically printers for kids. So portable printers for kids, like right from when I was in 2019, 2020.
Okay.
So basically, at first we did for printers, but doesn't fit the market well. So
Ah.
then was looking for different problems, what the people are facing. Then once I saw the problem for myself, basically I'm not a trader or investor. I was just a businessman. I do compare a lot of compare a lot of products basically. So I switch a lot of tabs and a lot of switch the lot. I need a lot of skins basically. But I do travel a lot for business purpose and meet a lot of new people. So that was a new product. So I was just searching what exactly is the market. Is there any kind of product in this market or where it is? Maybe not just in India. 5 years back, I even checked it out in the US and the Western markets also. There was no back in there. There
Roshan,
was
the
no
thing
product.
is, you're 22. When you say 5 years, मुझे लग रहा है पता नहीं How old must you be?
So it's not just about age. I don't see
No,
age as
that's-
an. I just see age as a number. Basically, if you have like the vision, what exactly you need to do, and what exactly is the market needs,
Wow.
then I think you can do anything. And there's like in today's technology, everything you just need to check what exactly the product needs, like the market needs,
Ah.
and you have a lot of support over the like there's governments, government, lot of promoting the new entrepreneurs, the new private venture capitalists are there. So it's I just need what exactly the market needs. You just need to understand
Wow,
that thing,
wow.
and then
Can you?
it's
Would
good
you
to-
want to show? Would you want to show? Thank you, ma'am,
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
for making a rush. हाँ जी, हाँ, definitely.
As you see, so here's the laptop.
Wow. आपके लिए भी. आपको. Yeah.
As you can see, here's the laptop. There is no additional power supply which I'm giving to. And you can see the two screens are working fine with just the laptop, like the supply from the laptop battery itself. If it's just, so if you're sitting from there, and even if you want to trade from there, you can trade. And if you're sitting from a beach, like in the remote area where if you're sitting on the beach side also, still you can trade. So there is no limitations, there is no excuses that I cannot trade. You just need a passion, you just need to have an intention that you can do whatever thing you can do. So this just makes to remove a lot of excuses from not just from trading community, but still the lot of other business aspects also.
Fantastic. Roshan, just input from my end. Amazing product, by the way. Stunning is the fact that this does not need power, but you can still use it. Next time, whenever you give a presentation with a product that is so demonstrable, right? Get it. Get it on stage and then start. Let the product speak for itself. Yes, yeah. Yeah, we did. Right, this one. Great. Thank you so much. Thank you, Roshan. Thank you, ma'am. What's your name?
Khushi.
Thank you, Khushi. Thank you. Kya what? The future of India is in very, very bright hands. Thank you. And Khushi, आप भी आ जाओ. Come on up. I feel so bad making you run all the way. Ankita.